Sometimes when I'm watching a movie, I'll open up my phone and take some notes for my reviews. And then other times, I'm so captivated by the film, there's no way I'm picking my phone up. Ex Machina is the name of the movie, and it stars Oscar Isaac as a billionaire who believes he's created artificial intelligence. So he brings in Domhnall Gleeson's character to kind of test it out, see if he's right. This is one of those movies that's captivating from the beginning to the end, and one of those reasons is the way it tells the story. So I don't want to give too much of the plot away in this, so I'll just kind of tell you a little bit overall about kind of the tone you can expect from what's going on here. You can expect a movie that is mysterious, that's a little bit dark, it's very sensual. All those things kind of combine to bring this tone together of this very private world, private space of this billionaire who's kind of doing what crazy billionaires do, which is make things that nobody else could make. I think this movie is a really incredible watch for a lot of reasons. One reason is the acting. Oscar Isaac's incredible. The more I see him in different movies, the more I realize the range he can play. He's different in this movie than I've ever seen him be, and yet so natural and so believable. Man, Star Wars is in good hands with Oscar Isaac in it, because I'm thrilled that he's getting the attention he is, because he's really good in this. Also, Domhnall Gleeson's another one that I've really started to like. I remember him in About Time last year, or maybe that was 2 years ago, and a few other things, and he's kind of coming to the forefront. So to see these two kind of in their, prime discovery time as actors to kind of duke it out in this movie like this, I thought was just fabulous and brilliant. And that's to say nothing about the performance of the artificial intelligence. I think she was great too, and I apologize, I don't have her name. Maybe I'll throw it up in an annotation or something, but she did a fine job as well. And I think all that great acting in the sense that the movie knows what it is and knows its tone make for a really captivating tale. The other thing that's really captivating about it is thinking about those moral quandaries of inventing artificial intelligence, and what does that look like to be a creator and to have a creation, and what do you do with that creation as it begins to think for itself. And it almost seems like artificial intelligence is one of those inevitable things, and I think they even talk about this in the movie, that we're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with these moral quandaries. So I love the way this movie does that. Having said that, it's not necessarily anything new. I don't think there's like any big ideas that are new here. And that makes it even more amazing that the movie is so captivating, because, the story isn't necessarily something you haven't seen before. So I really appreciated that. As far as negatives go, predictability probably. Like I said, there's not a lot new here, so you kind of know where this is going. And in fact, I think the trailers actually give a little bit away in that regards too. But you kind of know where this is heading, and when it gets there, you're not necessarily surprised. Some of the little nuances are surprising, so maybe that's enough to kind of compel you along. But overall, it is a little bit predictable, so I would say that. This is an interesting movie, and if you love sci-fi, you're going to find it interesting. It's rated R for good reason. Violence, language, sex, all of the above. So, keep that in mind. But, man, if you like this type of movie, you're going to have a great time with Ex Machina. I'd even say I'd give it probably, I'm going to go with an A-. Yep, all the way up there. Just because it was that captivating to me, and it's one of those that kind of tweaks your interest, and it's new, right? It's new, and I like something that's not just kind of something that we've seen before, and as far as like a sequel or based on some other property, all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to see that hit the theaters. Thanks for checking this out. Feel free to comment below, subscribe by clicking the little logo button here in the bottom left corner. Up in the upper left corner is the cards, I believe they're called, and you can click that. Won't stop the video. You can do that now. It'll slide out, and you'll have a look at other videos that came, reviews of movies that came out this week, like Little Boy, Age of Adeline, that kind of stuff. As well as if you want to throw a buck or two my way for doing this, I'd appreciate it. Help keep your movie friend going strong. And also a link to the website, yourmoviefriend.com. If you can't remember that enough to type it in the URL, you can just click it over there in the cards. Thanks, and as always, here's your 5 extra seconds to hit subscribe and click around.